San Diego Unveiled is a talk show solely for women.
It represents women from all over San Diego.
They come to our show to express their love and passion for what they do.
It's just a lot of inspiration, and
our voices are often sheltered and shunned, but San Diego Unveiled puts volume behind us and lets us be heard and seen in ways that has never been done in San Diego.
Welcome back to San Diego Unveiled. Being Jane of all trades can get you far in any industry. Please welcome Isabel Canzoneri to our show. Hi, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
How are you this evening?
I'm great.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Tell me about your book.
My book. Well, I have one book that I start writing. It's not published yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still reading, finalizing it. It's about my journey to find jobs here in the States. It's very difficult to come, and you're not going to go back to whatever you were doing in your country.
Where are you coming from, by the way?
I'm from Brazil.
Oh, okay.
So I was executive assistant there, and then I came here. I tried to find a job. I got married, and then I tried to find a job in the same area. That didn't happen. Mm-hmm. So my book is about these steps that I did and that I went through to where I got today. And,
okay. So your goal is just to put this out to other people so they won't have to perhaps go through the same situation you went through?
Well, it's going to happen because they are not going to find a job, but they have to study. They have to go back. They're going to go down. Mm-hmm. They are here. They're going to be here. They are not going to go back to the same level that they were, and they have to have that in mind when they move. I don't think to any country, I guess, when you move to another country, you're going to have to adapt again, and you have to make yourself. You're going to have to do something else because you're not going to go back to the same level that you were.
Definitely. Yeah. What were some struggles you may have, do you think you personally have gone through coming from Brazil to the States?
The struggle?
Mm-hmm. As what do you say, you're Brazilian?
Brazilian, yeah.
So as a Brazilian coming into the States, what do you think may have been your personal struggles besides someone just being an American?
The language, the barrier. It's very difficult because the accent, people don't understand what you're saying. That's why it was so hard for me to find a job, because people would say to me, I was going for an interview for executive assistant. They would read my resume. Oh, you're doing great. You're great. I'm sure that you're going to be a great executive assistant, but I can't hire you because of your accent. Your job, you're going to be on the phone 80% of the time with my clients, and I think they are not going to understand you. So it was very, very difficult for me, and I couldn't believe, because I said, I have a degree. I don't want to go back to school.
Right.
That was childish of me, because, I don't know, I don't want to go back to school, 4 years college again. Right. No, I don't want to do that. Come on, that must be something. And I was almost giving up, because after 2 years that I was here, and I was just doing minor job. That's not unimportant jobs. It's not that the case. But if you're coming from a certain level, and your salary goes way down,
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult. You kind of lose. Many times I told my husband, I'm going to go back to Brazil. I can get a better job there. What am I going to do here?
Right.
So it's very difficult. You have to do something and change yourself, change your careers if you need to. But
what are some of your achievements as a producer and an actor?
Well, as a producer, I was invited to be on a show called Caribbean Talent Talk Show. It airs in Haiti. It's all in Creole. I don't understand nothing they say, but it's all good, as long as they look cute.
So how are you able to work with them?
Well, they speak English too, but the show is in Creole.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes that they do in English when we have a guest that speak English, so they speak in English. But so most of the time it's in Creole when they're talking there. It's in Creole.
Okay.
I don't understand. That's okay. I don't need to understand. I just make sure that they are on time and all that thing. It's good.
So what did you do to go back to the level that you were at?
It was so hard. I don't even know if I went back to the same level that I was, but I'm a property manager now.
Okay.
And I have a lot of freedom to do whatever else I want to do, and that's what I
Right.
love about being in a.
That's always nice. Your own schedule.
Yes, exactly. So I do a lot of things from acting, and I write a blog about Brazil, places to visit in Brazil.
Oh, that's cool. What else? Anything else as an actor?
Oh, and actors, yes. I do a lot of commercials and industrials, and short films, feature films. I do a variety of
What are
stuff.
industrials?
Industrials are videos for websites, for the company.
okay.
So instead of commercial, we say that's industrials because it stays in their website.
Okay.
That's the kind of thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me more about your inspiration. What inspires you to keep moving?
Just life. I mean, you can't stop. If you stop, you're not leaving. So just go forward, whatever you want to do, and try to find. You have to like what you do too, because if you don't
Right.
like, you're going to be bored. You're going to be depressed, and that's not the goal. I mean, you have to be happy in your life and enjoy what you're doing. Because if you're not enjoying, you're not living well. So and then.
What experience were you going through when you realized that you wanted to continue acting and producing?
Wow. I really love acting. And my mom was my greatest inspiration. And she always said things that I was very good in this and very good in that. That's much what they do. And I shared my passion with her when that was 3 years ago. I started doing the commercials and being an actress here. And I shared with her in Brazil on the phone.
Oh.
So she was super happy for me, and she always said great things about. And when she passed away, that was a shock. She had a heart attack, and she went like that.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even have the chance to see her because in Brazil we bury people the next very day.
Oh.
So, or if they die very early in the morning, it's in the end of the afternoon. So I didn't have time to buy the ticket to go and see her. I was very difficult.
Oh, yes. So your mother is your inspiration for you to continue with that career?
Because acting is my passion. If I didn't have that, the acting, and the time that she passed away, I seriously don't know what I was going to do because suddenly, like, everything was gone from my floor. It was
Right.
like, okay, so what now? So because of that last talk that we had, when I called her and I told her about the acting, that was only 2 months before she passed away. That stayed in my mind, and I told her, I'm gonna, one of these days, of course kidding, and I said, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna receive the Oscar, and I'm gonna tell you that is for you, Mom.
Aw, that's awesome.
So yeah, so she was super happy, started laughing on the phone, and yeah, so I keep going, but my goal is not to have the Oscar in my hands. It's
Right.
not that. It's just that I have to have a passion. I have
Doing
to have a
something you
passion,
love.
doing that I love, yes, and that's what I do, and I just keep going. That's the way. She's not gonna come back, and there's nothing I can do that's just gonna make her come back. So I have to let go. That's the worst part
Right.
of life, when you lose someone you really love, and you're never gonna have that again. But all the memories that stays are the things that I carry, and I'll carry forever, and just my love. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I definitely feel for your loss, and I know that she's definitely a big part of your inspiration, but just as long as you keep that going, you'll continue to do great things.
Yes, exactly.
Is there anything that you would like to say to maybe our younger generation who are inspired to create, write, and produce?
Write and produce. It's not easy. It's not the easiest path. I think especially the acting. If you choose to be an actor, you have to realize that's not going to be easy. you're going to receive lots of no's, lots. And if you don't have that strength on you, you may be, you maybe feel very down because you are going to see your friends going up and see all the activities that they're doing and you're not doing anything. Don't take that as personal because it's not personal. If you go to an audition, that's not personal. There's a lot of people that is going to go to the same role that you are going for.
Yeah.
And the director is going to choose based on whatever, what he has in his mind.
Right.
So it's not about you. So let it go. Just go to your audition, do your thing, do your best, study, because you're not going to just act. And no, you have to study. You have to watch the movies, watch the films, watch the scenes, practice, and do your best. And never give up. Never give up. Keep going.
Thank you so much for dropping by to share with us. Even in your extremely hectic schedule, remember, San Diego, if you love a profession in your life enough to be a part of every aspect of it, there's no reason why you ever have to choose just one job. Just do it all. Just know you will stay very busy. Have a safe and classy weekend, San Diego. That's awesome. I'm so glad of all of your accomplishments and what you've done.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming onto the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Love it.